3 more breaths. And then when you're ready, you slowly coming up. And then come to a downward facing dog. Move maybe a little bit in downward dog. And then stepping forwards with the left and bringing your right knee down. Then bring both hands on the inside and just lean with your hips down. Maybe you go all the way down in a very low dragon, or leaning more into that hip flexor and go more into a twisting dragon. So I will do the twisting dragon. And then what we want here is to waking up the channels in the hip flexors. So that's the stomach and the spleen, the liver and kidney. To release some fire. So here you can use your Ujjayi breath. And that's the breath with the sound, with the Ujjayi sound, ocean breath. Calm down. And then bring your breath again just to the belly. Maybe a big sigh out. And then the next posture is a twist. So maybe for some people this is difficult with your leg, but bring both hands in the middle and then go on your elbows and then turn it all the way to your side. So you go to your right side and then you go more down and then you move your left foot to your side so you can bring your right arm under and then bringing your left arm all the way open. So you are in this diagonal line twist. So with the right hand, you can hold your left knee. The head is just up like this diagonal line opening the front, the lung, the stomach, spleen, meridian here. To release some heat. Outside the skull, but maybe you could have some heat, like inner heat, maybe from sitting still and more irritated, getting like worried. So for me, it's good to opening the long meridian to digest. Had the last, and also stomach and spleen meridian has to do with digesting, had the food out of the food we eat and transform it and bring it in our cells, and that the cells are growing in body parts. It also has to do with digesting feeling and emotions, like the lung, the energy around us, and also digesting information, thoughts, like study. When you study too much, it's not so good for the spleen and the stomach meridian. Or when you have a weakness or a disbalance in it, or something had too big, it's also out of balance, too strong, cheap, then also it's hard to study or to digest feelings and emotions. So something what we really need in times of change, changing, changing in another way of living on this planet Earth, another way of communication. So let chi flow on the front of the body. And in this pose, just breathing into the belly. Just a soft belly breathing. And then you bring your left arm back, you turn to your belly, and you let your left leg be in a bend to your side, like a frog posture. And then bring your elbows under your shoulders. So you come in the Sphinx posture, half frog posture. And if that's not feeling okay, you just stretch your leg and come in a normal Sphinx posture. And relax your shoulders, maybe let the head hang down or use some cushions for under your chest. And here you can use again a little sound, Ujjayi sound. And just sinking down. So now in this posture, we're working on kidney because kidney energy is so important for all energy. But also had a stretch in the hip flexors from both legs. His stomach, spleen, also liver, kidney too. The opening of the front, it's also stomach. To let go of the fire, like a dragon or spitting fire. So using your dragon breath. The breath with the sound, the Ujjayi sound. And you are allowed to hang in your shoulders. If it's too much, bring more props under you so you can lean with your chest on it. Another way is maybe to go less and bring your hand more forwards. Or if you like to go deeper, you can bring your hands more under so the elbows are straight. To go more deeper into this hip flexor. So just a couple of breaths. And then you slowly coming down. Stretching your leg. Take your time. And when you feel ready for it, you bring your hands under your shoulders and press yourself up and coming to a downward facing dog, or maybe you want to go first to child's pose. I like to go to downward dog to move a little bit. Move my lower spine, my knees. And then we do the other side. So you step with the right foot forwards, the left goes down. Bring both hands on the inside Maybe you stay here. Maybe you use a lot of props to lean on. Or if possible, you go on your elbows and then you can sink because the target area is your hip flexor, sinking a little bit more in and bringing your hand under your knee, on your knee. And that's like a one leg twisting dragon. So see what you want. And when I stretch my elbow, I have more weight to hanging in my hip flexor to work more deeper into the stomach and spleen, meridian, for digestion, to digest food, but also feelings and emotions and thoughts. Use here again the dragon breath. I call that the dragon breath, but the official name is the Ujjayi breath. But in the Vinyasa yoga, we call it also the ocean breath. But in the yin yoga, I call it the dragon breath. With the sound. So actually, I use the dragon breath in like almost all the postures in yin who start with dragon, like a dragonfly, one leg dragon, low dragon, twisting dragon. So most of the times they are a little bit tougher. It's harder to relax in that. So this move of a breath with that sound is helping you to survive. You have focus, you hear the sound, and that sound, when it's very low, it's calming the brain waves. And also, when the sound is there, that's because you use your vocal cord, and the vocal cord gives resistance, so the diaphragm have to work harder. And then the air is coming deeper into the lungs. And when the air is coming deeper into the lungs, it's helping to calm down because there we have afferents of the nervus vagus who helps to stimulating the parasympathetic part of the system of the nervus vagus. And so that's why it's a good breath to help to survive. Just a couple of breaths. And using that Ujjayi sound. And then bringing your normal breath back, bring your hands on the mat and come on your elbow, lean more into your left leg, and then walk your right foot a little bit to your side, bring your left hand all the way under, and then twisting open with the right arm. Left hand can hold the right knee, so you come in this diagonal line twist. And there in the diagonal line twist, we want to have the belly breathing. Just to relax, mindful breath in the belly, just relaxing, surrender, and let the chest be open, space for stomach, heart, and lungs. And then you turn back to your side. So you bring your right hand. You glide with your right knee to your side. You turn on the belly. You bring both elbows again under your shoulders. So you come in a half frog, and that's the frog position with the leg, and a half Sphinx posture. Use a lot of props for under your chest if you need to, especially when the shoulders are painful, or bring your hands more forwards when it's too much, or walk your hands more closer to come more intenser. So normally we want to have in a Sphinx or sew the pubic bone into the mat. But now, because the leg is to your side, maybe it's lifting a little bit. That's okay. It's also okay to hang in your shoulders, to hang in the lower spine. That's what we want. The focus today is spleen and stomach. And of course, kidney is also very important. Actually, all the meridians, of course. But it's good to have a little bit maybe more attention to one or two meridians, to have a little bit more knowledge about it. And the meridian of the stomach and spleen, they walk on the front of the body. The spleen is energy go up. It's a yin organ. And the stomach goes down. It's a yang organ, so it's coming from heaven. So it's starting, the stomach start by your eyes, by your chicken going down, moving also a little bit over your jaw, going down by the throat area, and then all the way down to the torso, to the leg, and ending into the second toe, or sometimes they describe it in between, the second toe and big toe. Now from the big toe, from the nail and the big toe, the spleen rises up on the inner leg, comes into the groin area and going up to the chest and ending in the tongue. So going to the throat, to the tongue. So if you want, you are like me, you can lift the head a little bit up to create more space by the throat. And the meridians has sometimes, or the meridians has colors, sometimes I name it. So today, stomach and spleen, the color is yellow gold. So I try to put something on with that color. And then the function as stomach and spleen is very important for digestion. That's the first organ in the line of all the organs who are helping digesting food. So when there's something going wrong in stomach and spleen, all the other organs has a big time, and we get a disbalance there too. So all the problems in other organs can also lead to maybe a weakness in stomach and spleen, or there's already going something wrong. And then it's dealing with digestion on all the levels, food, but feelings and emotions and thoughts too. And the feelings and emotion who belongs to it, it's contentment or have worries. In the head, it's spinning wheels, making from something small something very big, or having had more peaceful mind. And the energy quality is that stomach and spleen take the prana, the chi out of the earth, the food we eat, and bring it in our system. So we get chi from our birth, what's in our system, what's in our kidneys, so slowly coming down. We get chi from out of the air, that's doing the lungs. And we get chi from food, and like the normal energy, but also energetic more. Good, so just lie down, just take a little rebound here, and feel, digest. Digest the information you get, digest the feelings and emotion you had, and digesting how the postures, what comes from out of the muscles. And then bringing your hands under your shoulders and you lift yourself a little bit up. Take a deep in breath. And then on exhalation, you're going down again, like a wave in a cobra. So you're coming in a small cobra and then you go down. Exhale. So inhale, you're moving from the yin into the yang now. So repeating the movements in a dynamically way. Inhale and exhale. The rhythm of the breath. So inhale coming up and exhale coming down. Now inhale when you come up, rise also with the right leg up and then coming down. Now the same with the left, so inhale coming up and the left leg goes up. Exhale, go down. Inhale right leg and exhale. Inhale left leg and exhale. Inhale right leg and exhale. Inhale left leg. Exhale. Inhale right leg and exhale. Now inhale left leg and stay holding the left here. Roll your shoulders good backwards, hands are strong into the mat. Now bending your left leg, push your left hand deeper, stronger into the mat. Stretch your elbow and you turning with your left foot to your right. So you come in a kind of cobra with a twist. And then exhale, you're coming back. You roll back. And now we do it with the other leg. So you roll up with your shoulders. Baby cobra, right leg is up. And strong hands. Bending your right knee. Right hand pressing. So you press yourself in a twist. You're going all the way to the other side. And then exhale, coming back. So let's do that more dynamically. So inhale, coming up, bend and twist. And exhale, coming back. The other side. So inhale, right leg, bend and twist. Exhale, coming back. Inhale, left up, bend and twist. Exhale, back to the belly. Again, the right. So inhale, right leg, bend and twist. And coming back. Left leg again, bend, twist, and now stay here. So put your knee down, bend your knee, and bring your left arm all the way up into the sky. Looking up, inhale. And now on the exhalation, you swing it under. You reaching under like thread the needle. Then inhale, you open your chest. And then exhale, swing it under. Again, inhale, open. And exhale, swing it under, squeeze. Help the digestion, help the stomach. Meridian, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do it one more time. Inhale and exhale. Now inhale. Just bring your hand back to the left. And now turning back to the belly, stretch your leg and roll down into baby cobra. Now the other side. So inhale, press yourself up, right leg up, bend, and you're twisting over. You bend also your left leg because you are more stable then. Right arm goes up, looking up to the ceiling. So exhale, your legs are in deer posture. Maybe that's helping you to know what I mean. And then exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, open up. And exhale, squeeze. Inhale. And exhale, squeeze. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. and exhale. Let's do one more time. Inhale, big inhalation, open all the way. And exhale, squeeze everything out. Then inhale, come normal up. Bring your right hand back. You slowly stretch your leg and you turn back to the belly. Now inhale, roll both shoulders and up, both legs going up both. And then exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Now stay up. Stretching your arms forward. Inhale. And on the exhalation, bring your arms backwards. A couple of times. So inhale, arms forwards. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Now stay here. Or if you like, you can bend your knees. Maybe you can touch and hold your ankles and coming more up, like 5 breaths in Dandasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly letting go. Bring your hands under, legs straight by each other. Roll your elbows in and then press yourself up to a downward facing dog. So put your toes under, stretch your knees, maybe walk your feet a little bit closer, maybe change your hands a little bit, revolve maybe a little bit, and then walk the feet forwards to your hands, feet on hip distance. Let yourself hanging down. Maybe you like to shake softly, like micro yes and no. Really soft, not too much. And then bending your knees and then roll up, inhale. Exhale, ending with the shoulders backwards and down to standing. Now inhale, like striking the hands up and then touching the air going down. Inhale, bring the arms up and exhale, hands going down. So now inhale, when you go up, you bring your right leg up in Karate Kid. And exhale, you step back. Let's do the other side. So inhale, left leg goes up to Karate Kid. And exhale, step back. Inhale, right. Exhale, step back. One more time with the left. Inhale, left. And step back. Now inhale, right. From Karate Kid with right leg. You swing now the right leg backwards and your arms going to the side. You bend your standing leg in Flying Dragon. Let's do that again. So coming back forwards to Karate Kid. Inhale and exhale, Flying Dragon. Inhale, Karate Kid. And now exhale, Flying Dragon. Big step backwards. Bringing your right hand into the mat. The left goes up like a very active one leg twisting dragon. Really open up. So you can stay here. But if you like, you can really be strong in your right hand and then stepping with your left all the way over and coming in the dragon who's showing his belly or whelping. Let's do 3 more breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Then looking down. Now be strong with your whole right side and stepping back where we were. So there we are all together. Now lift your hip. Turn it back you into the mat and circle your arms all the way up to Warrior Pose 2. Stay in Warrior Pose 2 and turning the head a couple of times. Looking over your right shoulder, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale. And then exhale, looking forwards. And now swinging your back, left arm forwards and come back to Karate Kid. So stepping forwards. And then chains. So the left goes up, Karate Kid with the left. Then going to Flying Dragon. Inhale. And exhale, Karate Kid. Inhale, Flying Dragon. Exhale, Karate Kid. One more time, Flying Dragon. Big step backwards, landing with the left on the inside. Right goes all the way up. Open in one leg, Twisting Dragon. Now you can stay here, or you can step over with the right, over your left leg backwards. Be strong with the left hand, and then you swing it over, and then you're opening your belly. And you're opening the spleen and stomach channel here. Let's do 3 more breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Now look down. Be strong with the left side, stepping off with the right, and then we are all together again, the same. Now turning the back heel into the mat, and inhale, circle your arms all the way up, Warrior Pose 2. Now turning overhead your left shoulder, exhale, and inhale, looking forwards. Exhale, looking backwards. Inhale, looking forwards. Exhale, backwards. And then inhale, looking forwards. Now swing your left hand forwards and step back to Karate Kid. And then step back to standing. Now turning your toes a little bit out. Inhale, bend your knees and swing your arms all the way up in at a rocking horse. And then from rocking horse, stretch your knees, turn your toes in, and swing your arms backwards to drinking bear. And again to rocking horse. So turn your toes out, inhale, and exhale, drinking bird. Inhale, rocking horse. And now from rocking horse, you slowly bring your hands backwards. You go sitting, you're catching your ankles, maybe from the inside, and the knees has space to go backwards. You're rounding your spine, you bring your chin down, make sure there's nothing behind you so you can roll. So you can roll forwards and backwards. Holding your ankles, maybe your toes together, navel in, using your abdominals here. How more the spine is round, how easy it is to roll your boat. So let's ending in the boat pose. So you balance on your buttocks, you stretch your legs, you stretch your arms forwards, boat pose. Now a little variation here. So bend your left knee, bring your knee more to your chest and bring your right leg a little bit away. And then bring your legs straight in Navasana. Then bend the right, bring the left a little bit away and straight. Just do that a couple of times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Let's do one more time to the right. And then stay here. Now make a big boat and make a small boat. Inhale, big boat. Exhale, small boat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale. Now stay here. Go bigger, 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 bigger so you can slowly lie down. Then bend your knees. Bring your heels under your knees. Knees straight up to the ceiling. And then inhale. Lift yourself all the way up with your hips. Catch your hands under. Stretch your elbows and roll your shoulders under so you can go more deeper in this half bridge posture. And of course, for more advanced people, they can bring the hands backwards and stretch all the way up. Really stretch the stomach and spleen meridian. And then where you are, slowly coming down. And then stretch your legs up into the sky. Catch your knees or calf or ankle and bring your legs closer in. And let your lower spine coming off the mat. Knees are allowed to bend. So you can stay here, or you can bring your legs a little bit more overhead backwards. And then bringing your arms again to the front, or that's actually now backwards. So you are in halasana. Now, otherwise, you stay just on your spine, holding the legs. And then, if you like, you can bend your knees in more smaller Pindasana. And then you slowly rolling down. You bend your knees. You bring the feet down. You bring the leg in butterfly. You lift your head. You're looking forward. So you bring your elbows under and squeeze the shoulder blades so you can lift up your chest, lengthening the neck, and then bringing the head backwards. If that's giving pain, don't do it. But to open head there, the stomach and spleen, really by the throat area. Stay squeezing your shoulder blades. And then lengthening the neck, looking forwards, exhale. And then slowly, slowly coming all the way down. Stretch your legs, arms by your side, and take here a big rebound. And feel the after effect of the practice. At the young, maybe more heartbeat. Maybe you feel the muscles of your skin. Maybe you feel still also more deeper inside in the joints of flow. Relax. Letting go. So if you have time, maybe stay a little bit longer in the Savasana and the rebound. Otherwise, stretching yourself, waking up. Be aware again of the moment we are in. Be aware of the muscles. And then bending your knees and turning to your side. And then come to sitting. Hands rubbing, creating some energy under your hands, and then bring it to the heart and belly. So take care of your stomach and spleen. Don't eat too much, don't eat too less. And also with drinking enough. Not too much for the stomach is not good. Also not too less. And then it's more easier to have a peaceful mind, having these spinning wheels. An open heart to be more content. And to ground yourself, to connect with the earth, to connect with the moment, to connect in what is. And be content in that. So namaste. Thank you so much. And have a beautiful day. Maybe I see you later, the teacher training students, 12 o'clock by Zoom by the Nieuwe Yogeschool. And if you're interested in teacher trainings with me, just look on my website, skadiyoga.com. And otherwise, if you have questions, just write it down here under. Bye-bye.